Hello and welcome back. In this episode we're finally going for investors. Before I do that, there's a special visitor here in my harbor. Let's have a look what he wants, or she wants. It's a gunner and he wants to join my city. Let's have a look what the gunner does. Affects the defense turrets by 200 hit points. Okay, I think that's all nice. Let's go for the investors, shall we? Don't look at the balance, it's that usual to and fro between my rum. I don't know why my rum is always empty again. I've got 4 ships now, by the way, on this trade route. I assigned another one just to be sure, because we have enough rum. There's just a problem with delivering it. So 4 ships should be enough for that. Before we go for the investors, let's build another beautiful big building, and that is the bank. So the bank is a public building that we can have, and we have to think about a position for that because it takes up a lot of space and is rather big as well. So I rather have the bank on the other side of the river, but that of course would lessen the effectiveness of it. So for this case I want to see it too, though. That's the problem. We do have a pub here and a fire station. Both of them are not really needed here in this area, so we can just move them to this area here as well, just as well. Let's just get rid of those houses there and also of that street here, because I don't want to need a street everywhere. And so we can have now the fire station in this area here. Very nice. That should do just nicely. Now we have some space here that we can use. Of course the bank is much bigger, as you can see, so we need to get rid of a bit more here. So let's get rid of those buildings here as well, and the streets that we have here, and that one here. And I just need to look out for the strike here. There's a bigger one here. Let's build a police station there. We do have quite a lot of strikes. I know the happiness is not the highest in those buildings, especially when I look at that. So perhaps we should reduce that, even though for the slaughterhouse we don't even need that increase here. We've got so much sausage. So let's just do it like that. And this should be the end of that riot over there. Right, we do have the place here. Let's have a look. Where's the bank? Can we place it now? Nope. We still need a bit more space. Let's get rid of those houses here as well. Now that should do it now. Finally. Let's build the bank. Very nice service building and gives a lot of happiness to our people. And we have a new achievement with that, the bankster. And well, I think it just rose up to like 5,000 with the bank. Pretty good. And here we can still now have street, and also in the back another street here. And perhaps we could have some ornaments around it, like a statue. That always fits nice. Like, let's take the equestrian statue. Can we do that here? Nope. There was a smaller one, the lion. The lion is perfect for the bank. Let's have it on either side. Doesn't that look nice? Let's also have a fence, because a fence, I think, is quite nice for a bank. Over here. And yeah, unfortunately we need to take the turn ourselves, manually, like that. Then on to the other side. Ending with, well, another statue over there. And we could also have some trees here, like so. Very nice building, looking good. And with the bank we can now start the investors, because otherwise the investors wouldn't make much sense, would they? They invest, they need a bank, they need something where they can have their transactions. So let's have the investors close to the bank here. Let's see how many we can get for start. Quite a lot actually. And here we go. And the age of big business is open. Very nice. This is the highest stage now that we have. The investors. Nice buildings. And we've also reached the state Metropolis. This marketplace actually doesn't make any sense here. It looks odd in the middle of all those investors. Look at that. Beautiful buildings. I like them a lot. Very nice. Let's see. And also a new achievement. The chartered company. And our balance is even higher now. Let's see what the investors want. So they want champagne. They want cigars. They want chocolate. And steam carriages. And for happiness they want a members club. A jewelry. Pocket watch and a gramophone. Okay, so quite a lot before we can actually do anything about it. Why am I being attacked that much now? I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense. There is nothing here. So quite a lot they need. What do they offer? What new buildings have I unlocked now with that? We do have now finally the World's Fair Foundation. So that is the World Convention, the exhibition. And look at that, we've got perfect space for that. So we can have even some beautiful ornaments around it and everything. And oh my, yeah, perfect space, perfect size that we've left open here just for that building. Then we have the champagne. For that we need glass. Lucky for us, glass is rather easy. And we need the vineyard, so we need a wine fertility that we probably don't even have. Oh yeah, there it is. And we have some space for that. Perfect. That is for champagne then, that we can produce with that. Cigars are in the new world, I think. So we need wood for that here in the old world, and then we need the tobacco. What else? And there's the jewelry, so we need gold. As we already know, we have lots of gold in the new world. Lots of gold fertility, gold deposits, and the pole farm. Okay, so it's not that difficult, not that much yet. I think there's more to come at some point. Right now, we do have them. And I think it's a good time to also upgrade a few more other buildings around it.
A competitor's island is under siege.
And we can also upgrade some more investors here. Looking nice. How many do we have now? They gave us influence, a lot of that. 58 influence with those investors. So it's their primary goal, it seems. Pay us money and give us influence points. Very nice. And we do have... You can't see how many you have, right? We do have 4,000 engineers. But investors seems to be... There it is, 2,300.
Competitors have agreed a peace deal.
And the World Fair... We still need some resources for that, but nothing spectacular before we can start with the foundation of that. Very nice, I like that. Okay, so we have investors. Our town finally grows into something more. I'm going to upgrade all of those buildings here at some point. And we can also focus now on this area here, which is still not that beautiful. We only have a zoo, but I only build it for the attractiveness that we gain out of it. So that is one thing that we want, and the museum. We need to find that first. It should be over here. There's the museum. So I'm not sure where I should put it. I think into the center. It would fit nicely into this area here, you know. So we have the museum here, just along the river. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for the museum that we can focus on. And I just need to wait now for my windows to, you know, recover from that onslaught of upgrades. So what we can do is we can now just move our zoo up there, right up there. Let's see.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Up here's the zoo, quite far away from everything I know, but it's for the best. Because I intend to go a lot of times into that zoo here in this perspective, and when I see to the other side I can see my beautiful city and even the investor buildings on the far side over there. You don't even see the factories, they're there, but no one needs to look that direction. We always want to see in that direction. Yeah, and those factories over there. We're going to remove them soon. Alrighty. Does it affect any of our consumption? Let's have a look at our consumer goods. No, looking good so far. Coffee is low again. And rum, as usual. We'll have to deal with that soon. Right now I want to have more buildings here, I think. So we still have some room here. And I don't want to have a factory here. That would be a waste of space. So let's just have some more people living here, right? Or something else? The museum definitely comes down here, so we do have space here. Yeah, so I'm just going to use that one here for more people that we need anyway.
I shall keep the receipt.
It was a shock to see a bayonet on the dresser.
I could simply go to press.
And now we also have more influence again to edit the press to our liking.
Radiant as ever.
So we have the investors now, happiness, and there is some production here. So let's increase the need for consumption. Let's decrease that by 10%.
After all, papers are drumming up some
So that we're good on our goods for now.
The granny of the corrupt.
That we don't have to worry about that too much.
I hereby sentence you to not very hard labor.
There's another quest with, well, maintenance costs -100 for the police stations. I don't think that I need that now. So we can start doing quests again. I'm sorry for that, because we didn't do any for quite some time. But I want to wait for good items to appear. Otherwise, it's just a lot of clicking.
Ship under attack.
And we also want to have a police station here. And so a new district is being born up here. Going to be an artisan district, of course, once we have enough resources to upgrade those people here. And then we have artisans up to this level here where there is the zoo. And for the zoo we can still add some more buildings or compounds here, because we have, for example, the horses. The wild horses. They're not wild anymore, of course. But people can look at them. And over there, we're missing some influence points for this last compound, so we need to wait a bit. Our investors generate quite a bit of them anyway. And that is the zoo. We could, of course, make it a bit more beautiful with some pathways around it. Does that look nice? It does look nice, I think.
Ceasefire has ended.
I don't intend to continue upgrading the zoo for quite some time. We need to get some ceasefire here real quick.
Not unless we get well.
Yep, of course I'm going to pay that, and he needs some ceasefire as well, and some payment here. Really, they need so little. Doesn't even matter.
Ship under attack.
Yeah, I want to have one more compound here though.
Ship under attack.
We like to think independently.
And then we could have like, because that is a beautiful view here. So let's just have a straight path like that. But I think we need to change this one here a bit. Right up to that. Oh, wait a second. Make it a bit different here. Let's have some hedges. Straight hedge. That looks way better. Up to that plateau. And up here we could have, for example,
A competitor's island is
a
under
gazebo
siege.
park. 2 of them. So people can just walk up there and enjoy the beautiful view up here down at the ocean. Get rid of those trees here. We don't need that many, but we can still of course leave some of them behind and even plant some new ones. Even though I haven't figured out yet how to build natural trees, because if I build a mature tree like this one here, it creates kind of like grassland down here. So I would have to create grass here everywhere, which doesn't look very nice.
My basket is flowing over.
Like so, and I think that looks a bit artificial rather than those ones here. Well, doesn't matter. They have a nice platform there now to look down on something. Perhaps we can have at the end of that a few benches here and there.
Very well.
And here we have the zoo, and we still need some more trees here.
Pepper sample, sir.
Okay, very nice so far. And we can also upgrade those houses here. As long as we have timber, we can do that. So that doesn't look so ugly anymore around that. And over here we're going to build then a school, a university, some monumental buildings kind of to finish this plateau here up, and looking good so far I think now. If you take a walk now through the zoo. Going out there. Well, of course the view is back is away now. The view's gone. So we need to go up there. And there we have the city again. Can we jump down here? Nope. We cannot do that, but we can still marvel at the beauty of this game.
Ship under attack.
I also like the view distance, so we can even see the waterfall right at the end of the island. And our city going all over there. Very nice. Okay. We're going to stop now here with that. We've got quite some attractiveness. We're a curious metropolis now.
We're about to take tea.
Having those things. That's a good one. So now we can focus on the museum. Let's have a look. Where is it? There's the museum. We do have the materials for that. So I'm just going to get rid of those buildings here. And then we can replace it with a museum. I don't know if the museum needs any additions though, so we'll see about that. And what's the front? Looks identical to me. No, this one looks better, I think. Let's go for this one here. So there's the zoo, and there we can have some artifacts in there that from the different eras that we can haven't discovered yet. So there's an exhibition. Oh yeah, okay. So for an exhibition we need to have a compound. So it needs more space than I thought that it would need. But it doesn't matter. Let's just get rid of some of those buildings here. I'm having too many of them anyway. Let's move the school. Let's move the school to this one here. It hurts kind of to destroy those buildings. I know. But we're getting more of them soon. And here now we can have, like the zoo, those compounds. Nope, that doesn't look good. We'll have to think about a way here to make this a bit more beautiful. So we could have the museum like that. I definitely wanted to have it on the river so we can see it like that.
We can be the most fabulous friends.
That's close. If we get rid of that street here, we could do it. Then we could have it like so. Or we could just remove those two again. Nope, that wouldn't work at all. So we would have to have it like that. And we could have some trees here. Like that. There we have the museum, and then we can put some items in here, like for example an ancient manifest. Oh yeah, that looks nice. And the pirate crystal. And the painted stone. I didn't expect it to look that nice. I thought it was just some, you know, some smaller market here or something. Presentation, but not these beautiful buildings. That puts a whole new light onto the museum for me. Is that really the right spot? Should we have it up here? Then we could see it from far away. On the river looks nice though too. So once we have the grand exhibition here, and then we have the museum here and the bank here, and all the big presentational buildings around it. But that looks nice so far. It also gives us nice boost in our attractiveness for culture. Museum is at 50. So yeah, I think we can leave it at that for the moment. Looking nice, I like it. We can still have some more monument or ornaments here, not monuments, but ornaments. So for example, a small gazebo where people can just, you know, relax and have a look at the exhibition, and a little spring here, a fountain garden, and some garden benches here. Yeah, that doesn't look so good. A statue perhaps, and what else? Equestrian statue, it's all too big. Or just some trees. Why not? Why not leave it just like that for now? And there we have a nice plaza here where people can relax and go to the museum if they want to. Or just have a stroll along the river. We still don't have a name for that. For the river. And we can also make it much more beautiful here with ornaments. With an equestrian statue. statue here, 2 of them. Where people come to the other district. Yeah, I don't like that the grass kind of like is such a huge contrast to the surrounding, so I need to find a better solution for that at some point. However, this is the end for this episode now. I think we've done quite some stuff here now. We have investors, we have the bank, the museum, and we've also gotten a whole new district up here that we're still going to make more beautiful, of course, by upgrading more houses. Just like that. And then have also artisans up here once my people are ready for it. Yeah, looking good so far. I really like it. And I also like that view on the museum, and just imagine the world exhibition standing here at some point then. See you soon!